President Biden tonight trying to reassure the families of Brittney Griner and Paul Whelan. The U.S. says both wrongfully detained in Russia, that their cases are still front of mind.
We are working on it every day, and just because we don't say something or you don't see something doesn't mean it's not happening.
It's been 7 weeks since the Secretary of State proposed a trade, believed to be convicted Russian arms dealer Victor Bout for Griner and Whelan. Since then, the U.S. says there has been no serious counteroffer.
We made a serious offer. We want them to accept it. Frankly, these two individuals ought to be home anyway, period.
Two U.S. officials tell NBC News the Russians want another Russian to be traded, in addition to Victor Bout. But since Russia invaded Ukraine, relations are in a deep freeze, the worst since the Cold War. As Russia's foreign minister comes to the UN in New York next week for the first time since the invasion.
Is this having a direct impact on the detention of Brittney Griner, Paul Whelan?
It will not be business as usual with the Russians. Their actions related to American citizens are unacceptable, and we will continue to put pressure on them.
Former UN Ambassador Bill Richardson traveled to Moscow last weekend on behalf of the families. The Kremlin says no official meetings took place, and his visit was not coordinated with the State Department.
Our concern is that anything other than negotiating further through the established channel is likely to hinder the efforts that we have undertaken to see the release of Paul Whelan and Brittney Griner.
Tonight, with so little progress toward getting the two Americans home, the U.S. says it's open to a meeting between Secretary Blinken and Foreign Minister Lavrov in New York next week to see if they can break the ice.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.